Morning champions, Sensei Clint here from GK Karate. And before I start talking about how to create unshakable confidence, let's talk about what you need to stop doing. And what you need to stop doing is if you think at any time that someone that is highly skilled at what you want to do, that we often think that that person is just more talented than me. It discounts, it takes away your power. You've got to stop doing it, because the biggest thing that helps people to be successful, really successful in any area, is hard work, dedication and time in. And you can do that too. You can be as good or better than them if you're willing to work harder than them. Undoubtedly, the best in the world at any given thing are also very talented at that as well. So it takes talent and hard work to be the very best, but most of us don't want to be Lewis Hamilton Formula One drivers. We just want to be really good. Okay, all right, so that's the first thing. Stop doing that. Now we also need to know what confidence is. What I believe confidence is understanding or knowing what's going to happen in a certain situation in advance. If you can predict the outcome in advance, that is confidence. That will give you confidence. So let's get into my 5 steps to create unshakable confidence. First, you got to know where you are. Be real. Don't over-exaggerate. Don't under-exaggerate where you are. What I mean by that is, if you've been doing martial arts for 12 weeks, you can't over-exaggerate where you are. You don't know that much. You've got a very limited amount of knowledge so far, so you can't think you're better than you are. If you've been doing martial arts for 3 years or 12 months, don't underestimate how much you've already learned. Get your journal out, write down all the things where you've gotten to, where you are, how far you've come along, recognize your progress. So start with where you are. That's number 1. Number 2, fake it till you make it. When I say fake it till you make it, what I'm talking about is I want you to have the body language, the posture, the tonality, the eye contact that a confident person has. Fake it till you make it. Stand up, look up, smile, and make it happen. Number 3 is learn self-defense. You can have confidence in certain aspects of your life, but if you truly want to have confidence that crosses over all aspects, I believe you have to be able to be confident in what the worst case scenario could be. And for me, that's being under threat personally or my family. So understanding what to do in a self-defense situation, how to defend yourself, will give you that confidence across the board. Number 4, build evidence. The only way that you can build evidence that you're confident or you know your stuff is to practice, practice, practice. I'll give you an example. You can have all the smart routines that you want, but when it comes to public speaking, even speaking in front of a camera, for example, if you don't know what you're going to say, then you're not going to be very confident. So if you can spend 10 minutes to psych yourself up, or 10 minutes working on what you're going to say, the 10 minutes working on what you're going to say is going to give you way more confidence than everything else put together. So number 4 is practice, 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 and build evidence. Number 5, reward, recognize your progress. Recognize the small steps that you take along the way. In karate, we give out merit certificates. In karate, we give out belts as you make progress. You don't have to get all the way before we start to recognize those steps towards. You've got to get good at writing down your wins. Give yourself a pat on the back. Be your biggest cheerleader. Okay, now here's an example of confidence. For me, as a parent, my kids being bullied at school, whether it be emotionally or physically, is probably one of the worst things that I could think of happening. Now we say that from an emotional perspective, sticks and stones will break your bones, but names will never hurt me. Okay, that's a pretty tall order. I talk about that with my kids, but it's a pretty tall order to have that Teflon coated personality where things just bounce off you, when most adults don't even have that ability yet, because it's a practiced skill. So let's work with the worst case scenario. Let's teach our kids how to, if someone gets in your headlock, we do this. We break the hold, we stomp them, we get out of it, we show them how to do it. We practice, drill, rehearse. Someone grabs you, tries to pull you away, we break that hold, practice, drill, rehearse. Someone tries to strike at you, we block that away, practice, drill, rehearse. By having these processes and understanding, knowing what's going to happen, we can then predict that, and that gives us the confidence to deal with those worst case scenarios. So now when that emotional bullying starts, we stand up straight and tall. No, I don't like that. You're not being a very nice person. And then off you go, and let's go and play with someone who's a nicer person. But knowing what to do in the worst case scenario gives us the confidence to deal with those smaller things like the emotional things. So that's my example. I'm sure you can relate to that. Now, here we go. Here is 5 action steps. Here's what I want you to do. 1, get your journal out, go through this, make some notes as we go. Define the area that you want more confidence in. Be specific. Do you want more confidence in presenting in your kumite? Do you want more confidence in doing your kata? Do you want more confidence in giving a business thing? Do you want more confidence in doing a vlog? Do you want more confidence in doing some public speaking? Define where you want confidence in your life. 2, find a role model that has what you want. Find someone who is a role model, and then that you can look up to, that has what you want to have. They know how to get it. And step 3 is pick their brains. Have a chat with them. Get to know, talk to them about what they do, how they feel, their mentality, their psychology, the way they act, the way they feel. Step 4, get your journal out and understand from picking their brains, implement the practices, the routines, the rituals that they follow, that you can put into your lifestyle, that you can put into what you do, and then practice those until they become habits. Step 5 is practice, practice, practice. Drill, repeat, rehearse. Drill, rehearse, drill, rehearse. It comes down to practicing and over to master that skill, which will give you the confidence that you're looking for. I hope you found that beneficial. I hope there's something in there for you. If you like it, please hit the subscribe button. And also, I'm sure that many of you have got some great things on how to build confidence and what's worked for you. If you think that I've got something wrong, or you think you can add to something, or you can add to it, please comment in the section below. It takes the whole community to lift us up. That'd be great. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the dojo soon.